Assalamualaikum student. In today's class, we are going to talk all about some practices on write from a verb. So let's get started. First of all, here I write down my first example, and it is it was long since we met last. Here there is a conjunction named since. If you find out since in any sentences, since follow two rules. The first rule is if you find out the first part of since in present tense, then the next part will be in past indefinite tense. And then if you find out the first part in past indefinite tense, then the next part will be in past perfect tense. Here is the example. Present equal past 1 and past 1 equal to past 3. I mean past indefinite tense, past perfect tense. So here is past indefinite tense. It was long since we met last. Here meet will be in past perfect tense. Why it will be in past perfect tense? That is because the first part in past indefinite tense. So meet, if you want to write it in past perfect tense, then your answer will be had meet. Why I am telling so? I am telling so because had is the auxiliary verb of past perfect tense and meet is the past participle form of MEET. So now move on to our next example. Here are the next example. While they play, the rain came. Here play is the verb and while is the rule. If you find out while in any sentences, while follow two rules. The first rule is while after the verb. If you find out the word while before the verb, then the verb will be in ing form. I mean while study, you have to write while studying. And if you find out while plus subject plus verb, then your answer must follow past continuous tense. What is the structure of past continuous tense? Was where will be your auxiliary verb and your principal verb in ing form. So while they, here is a subject and the verb is in past continuous. What is the past continuous form of play? It will be they were playing. So while they play, the rain came. Here please the verb. What will be the answer? The answer will be were playing. Why I am telling so? That is because while is here and the rules of while is past continuous tense. While is a tense marker. And my next example is he ran away having take the money. Here take is the verb, and when you are going to write down the answer of your verb, then you have to follow the rule. Here having, have, to be and being, these are the word. If you find out any word like this before the verb, then the verb will be PP, I mean past participle. So what will be the answer of the sentences? Take, took, taken is the answer. Why taken is the answer? That is because having is here. If you find out being, having, to be is any sentences before the verb, then your verb must be in past participle form. Okay, now move on to our next example. Here is my next example for you. It is high time we change our bad habit. Here change is the verb, and when you are going to write down the answer of your verb, then you have to write down the verb is in two, I mean past form. V1 means present form, V2 means past form, and V3 means past participle form. So it is time and it is high time is the rule here. If you find out the word it is time and it is high time in any sentences, there are two rules. It is high time to go, to plus verb present form. And then if you find out it is time and it is high time subject plus verb, then you have to write down your verb in past form. And here is the example. It is high time we changed. Why I am telling changed? That is because it is high time is here. If you find out it is high time in any sentences, in this case you have to write down the verb in past tense. So this is the answer changed. And now move on to our next sentences. I would help him if he want. Here would help is the clue. If you find out if in any sentences, this is called conditional sentence, and there are three conditional in English. first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. The another name of conditional is present conditional, past conditional, and perfect conditional. And would is called the past conditional. If you find out would plus PV number 1, then you have to write down the verb in past form. So want will be wanted here. Why I'm telling wanted? That is because if is here and would help is the first part of the sentence. And when you find out would in your first part, in this case you have to write down past tense in your another part. So by following the rules of if, you have to write down wanted here. Now move on to our next rules. Here are the next rule. What I'm writing here I write down if you had started earlier, you catch the bus. Here catch is the verb, and in writing catch the verb in the right form, you have to write would have caught. Why would have caught is here? That is because had started is here. If you find out if as a conjunction and the first part is in past perfect tense, then the other part will be would have plus PV number 3, I mean principal verb past participle form. So if you had started earlier, you would have caught the bus. Would have caught is your answer. I think you understand my rule. And the next one that I have for you is as soon as I think about her, she called me. Here called is the verb and as soon as is the rule. If you find out as soon as since, because, when, though, although, till, until, then there are two clauses of the sentences and both the clause will be in same tense. And if you find out the other clause is past tense, in that case the another clause must be in past tense. So think will be thought here. Why thought I write down here as answer? That is because as soon as is here as a rule. If you find out as soon as in any sentences, there are two clauses of the sentence and both the clause will be in the same tense. So as it is in past form, then the other must be in past form. I think you understand. Now move on to the next, and this is the last rules in our today's class. So take a look over here. I got used to smoke. The answer will be smoking. ing added with the verb. Why I am telling so? I'm telling so that is because get used to is a rules here. If you find out would you mind, be used to, get used to, with a view to, look forward to, then the verb, and in this case your verb must be in ing form. I think you understand my rules. So thanks for watching this video. See you soon in some other next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.